Hi everybody, I am so glad you joined me today. Just want to give you a little talk today and give you some feedback on where the why not came from. The why not question to ask when you're being told that you might not be able to do something, or well, it's more of somebody else not thinking that you could do something. You see, growing up, my mom and my sister and I, single mom, taking care of my sister and I, living in Dallas, living in government housing. Even though we didn't have much, I was still very confident up until about the age of 9. That's when my stepdad came in the picture and everything changed. That's where why not came from, because of his jealousy of me, I guess you could say, putting me down, telling me I wasn't able to do something, wasn't smart enough in school. After a while, it really started to bother me. It really hit me to the point where I started questioning who I was. And after a while, I got tired. I got stinking tired of hearing all the negativity of you can't do this, you're not good enough, you're not smart enough. And one day I was like, why not? It was more of a rebellion at first. I was going to prove him wrong. And I was like, why not? You tell me I can't do something, I'm not smart enough in school, why not? So I set out then and started really buckling down on my schoolwork. I could have done better, but I was passing my classes. And I remember one time studying for a test, and he goes, you're never going to pass that test. You're not smart enough. You don't understand what you're even reading. And I said, watch this. I remember making a 93 on that test. And it dawned on me, I have the power to decide what I can do. It's within me. It's in my mind what I can do. Nobody else has control over that. So that hit and struck a chord with me when somebody is saying something negative, to ask, why not? A lot of times, yes, it was in my head. I was asking myself, why not? I didn't vocalize it. Maybe I should add in some instances, but I didn't. I internalized it. But I started asking, why not? Then later on, I was 24 years old, was involved in a severe auto accident, coming home from work. And I remember coming around the curve, and then everything went dark. And stayed dark for a while. It was only later that I realized that I had been out for 6.5 days in a semi-coma state. I'd had several surgeries in that time because of the accident. And I'm hearing doctors tell me, well, you're not going to walk, or you're going to have a very hard time walking if you do walk. You'll never be able to use your right hand, because I'd messed the nerves up. So hearing the doctors tell me, well, you can't, it hit me, and I'm like, okay, I'm young. Why not? Why can't I? So I started in each day pushing myself, setting small goals, as I've stated before in my goals videos, taking those small steps, those small goals each day to being able to move my toe. Once I can move one toe, I was going to move all my toes in my foot. And I kept going. It was those small goals that I set for myself and achieved them to give me the motivation to keep going. I wasn't trying, I was going to. I'm not stopping. And I have done that for my entire life. Anytime I've had setbacks, and well, you're not going to be able to do this, or we don't believe you'll be able to do that, why not? A good friend of mine lives in Jacksonville, Florida, and that called me up one day and he says, I want to ride motorcycle to California. I live in Tennessee, he lives in Jacksonville, Florida. I said, I'm game, let's go. After having 4 back surgeries already, my hip had a plate and screws put in it, my right knee's been redone. Jumped on a bike and met him just outside of Nashville, and we rode up into the Black Hills, over into Yellowstone National Park, down into Carson City, Nevada, over around Lake Tahoe, through Colorado, and back home. On the road for 19 days, 6,400 miles. When I got back, I told one of my doctors what I had just done, one of my checkups. He says, "You can't do that," thinking, I guess, that haven't done the trip yet. I did do the trip, and I showed him the pictures. His remarks was, "How did you do that? How could you go that far? Why? What happened?" And I'm like, "Nothing happened. I went and enjoyed myself because I chose to. I didn't listen to a doctor telling me, you can't do that. I wanted to decide for myself what I can and what I cannot do. I push myself each day to get up and move. Yeah, I've had 7 back surgeries as of today. I've had rods and screws put in my back, but I don't let it stop me. Those small things in life, I don't let it take a hold and hold me back. I keep going. I keep pushing forward. And I want to bring that to you, is find what you want to do. Put your mind to it. Make it happen. When somebody tells you, either in your personal life, in your career, or your professional life, business owner, "Well, I don't think you can do this," "Well, I don't think you should do this." Why not? Why not? Decide that for yourself. They may be well-meaning, wanting to look after you, family and friends, don't want to see you struggle. But life is a struggle. But once you get over that hurdle, it's easy sailing from there. If I'd listened to the doctors back when they were telling me I wouldn't be able to walk, or I'd hardly ever be able to walk after the accident, if I'd listened to them, I would probably have taken it and been in a wheelchair today. I'm not going back in a wheelchair. I've done that. Excuse me. I get choked up about it. But I've been there. I made it through it, and I kept going. Nothing can stop me as long as I put my mind to it, I put my heart into it. I have custody of my son, and each day I tell him when he goes off to school, and that my birthday was just the other day, and I've been reflecting back on it. He started high school the same day. And that the milestones of raising him as a single dad until I just recently got married again. And that I push him to see that he can do it. Nothing is to hold him back. He was told when he was little he was ADD, ADHD. Bull crap. He sets his mind to it, he can do it. He's fascinated with World War II, Germany, all of that going on during World War II. He can tell you everything about it. But according to some teachers, he's not able to because of ADD, ADHD. I said, why not? Why can't he? And I put that in with him. He's going into high school and looking forward to it and excited about school. Instead of being down and out and saying, I can't do it, I'm not smart enough. It's that own perspective of how you want to see things and perceive life around you. You can do that same thing. I want to bring that to you and stress to you. You can do what you want to do. Ask, why not? There's no reason why you can't. Yes, we have to abide by the laws of society and everything. You can't go against that. And I do not want to advise you to do something like that and say, why not? Why can't I do something? Well, if it's illegal against the law, do not do it. You're smart. Focus on what you can do. Push yourself each day and every day to make it happen. Reach for your goals. Turn your dreams into goals and those into reality. Make it happen for you. You have the power within you, within your own mind, and within your heart. I highly encourage you to seek that out for yourself. I'm here for you. You can contact me through my webpage or through my phone number. Now, my website is clearmindclearpath.com. My phone number is 931-306-9127. Give me a call. I'm here for you. You have a great day and keep reaching for your goal. It will be a reality if you do. Thanks.